One of the things you can see actually live on the Open Democracy site, which is one of the actual things that an end user could potentially see, is once you've got this integrated into the articles, you can, a little bit like, I guess, ingredients on the side of a food packet, you can sort of stick credits at the bottom, news credits, a bit like movie credits or something. So, for example, on this article, if you roll over the value added at the bottom, and it doesn't need to be value added; it could be the news organisation's, whatever, BBC credits or whatever. It can give you all the information, marked up information, and of course you can also link. So, if you look on the Open Democracy site, you can link to the author and see what they've previously written. You can also link to the rights associated with the article and to the statement of principles, the Open Democracy statement of principles. Equally, yes, we can talk more about usage rights and the benefits of those, but this embeds a link to usage rights within the article using the Creative Commons rights expression language. You can link to whatever rights you want, but it's a very easy and simple way of doing so. And similarly, embeds links to the Statement of News Principles. And as I say, the other hope is, of course, that by doing this, you not only for yourself, but for other people, start to unlock a lot of the stuff that's there already. Martin Beelan talked a huge amount about visualizing these in different ways, enabling the use of data in different ways. We would hope that this is exactly what this would do, that people would start to use things in different ways, and that cross-reference articles, cross-reference information based on the standards that we've defined. Now, as I said at the beginning, this is the very, very first step. So the standards we're talking about are very, very simple. Mark was mentioning you can layer an awful lot on top of this if you want to, and hopefully at some stage you will. We figured that it was better to take a first step and do the basics, and then people can allow people the flexibility to do what they'd like to talk about. And then we hope that it makes your news an awful lot more visible as well on the web. That's the site. If you want to go and see, we have a site which has the full technical specifications. It's all, as we say, it's all open source. This is an entire non-profit venture funded by foundations. So we are trying to put up information there that enables people to do it for themselves. Over time, we hope to be able to put together open source plugins. So with Drupal or with WordPress, you can just fit it in very, very easily. Right now, we'll help people as much as we can to integrate it themselves. Stuart, do you want to say anything?
Sure. So we at the Associated Press were really pleased to find out that we were on a parallel track with MST, that we were able to work together. We distribute news in many, probably too many different formats already. But one of the things we realized was that the HTML, the display-ready format, was in certain ways the least useful because it lacked a lot of the structural information we really wanted to include, and we felt other people could take advantage. Also, we aggregate lots of news from lots of different organizations too, so we're also interested in getting more structured information as well. Part of the reason we're really happy to work with MST is that we wanted to make a micro format at the start of the conversation, so it's helpful for us to be doing it with more than one organization. And we're really interested in seeing what will come out of this. We see it as adding value to the news. We hope that people may adopt it or will take advantage of some of the markup that we're adding, and will build value on top. Right now, we have a private beta of an API that supports the HNews format, and we'd like to gradually roll that out onto some of our public-facing websites and so on. So we're really interested to see what other people are interested in, feedback on the, do we want to change the format in different ways, or things we can do better, other ways that we can leverage.
Any questions? Are you doing that with your archive content as well, or are you mainly going back and re-tagging it?
The way we have, we mark up our content with XML internally, and we transform it into HNews. So we're not going back into the archive because we already have things like the byline and so on internally, but we could expose it using HNews.
Have you got any browser vendors interested in plug-in something for
We
extra
actually
users.
internally have, and we haven't released yet, I think Ben was working on this before. We have written a user script, I think, for Operator on Firefox. It's not ready to be released in the public state yet.
No, actually, just the standard HTML script.
All right, yeah.
Works really well.
I think there was some extra stuff that one of us done somewhere. But the immediate obvious thing that you would do is write a user script for Operator, because that enables that stuff to work. And obviously, anybody who does this will also be implementing HTML first before they implement anything on top of it, which is already supported. I think if you add H-slice to it as well, IE will see HTML stuff as H-slices, and obviously Firefox will already work with